Ever wondered where the name Canada originates from? Let's embark on a journey through time to uncover the story behind this name that represents a vast land of breathtaking landscapes and diverse cultures. Our story begins long before the arrival of European settlers, in the heart of the indigenous Iroquoian-speaking communities. The term Canada is derived from the Iroquoian word kanata. Now you might be picturing grand mountains, expansive forests, or perhaps the endless Arctic tundra. However, Kanata paints a much simpler picture as it translates to village or settlement. Quite a humble beginning for such a vast country, wouldn't you agree? Now, how did this word transition from representing a small settlement to denoting the second largest country in the world? To answer that, we have to travel back to the 16th century, during the Age of Exploration. Enter Jacques Cartier, a French explorer who was eager to discover a new route to Asia. During his voyages, Cartier interacted with local Iroquoian-speaking communities. Upon asking about the name of the land, he was told Canada, referring to a nearby settlement. Cartier, however, mistakenly assumed that Canada was the name for the entire area. As time went on, the term Canada began to be used more widely by European settlers, eventually becoming the official name of the New France colony. Despite its initial misinterpretation, the name stuck, and when the Dominion of Canada was formed in the mid-19th century, it was the natural choice to represent this new political entity. It's fascinating, isn't it? The name of the second largest country in the world, home to over 35 million people, and a country known for its vast landscapes, stems from a simple Iroquoian word for village. It's a beautiful reminder of the indigenous roots of this land and the importance of every small village in shaping a nation's identity. So, the second largest country in the world got its name from a small native village. Interesting, isn't it? Do you know which country has the most lakes in the world? If you're thinking of Finland, the land of 1,000 lakes, you're close, but not quite. The answer is Canada, a country with a staggering number of lakes. Canada is the land of lakes, with a mind-boggling total of over 3 million. Yes, you heard that right, over 3 million lakes. That's more than the rest of the world combined. The country is so dotted with lakes that you could visit a new one every day for the next 8,000 years and still not see them all. It's a veritable paradise for those who love the tranquility of lake waters. Among these millions, some stand out for their size, beauty, and ecological significance. Take, for instance, the majestic Great Bear Lake. Located in Canada's remote Northwest Territories, this is the country's largest lake and the fourth largest in North America. Its pristine waters are home to a variety of fish species, and it's surrounded by unspoiled wilderness, offering a breathtaking spectacle for nature lovers. Then there is Lake Superior, which despite its location straddling the Canada-US border, is a significant part of Canada's lake system. It's not only the largest of North America's Great Lakes, but also the largest freshwater lake by surface area in the world. Its crystal clear waters and rugged shores are a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, offering opportunities for everything from boating and fishing to hiking and camping. Canada's lakes are more than just bodies of water. They're integral to the country's identity. They provide habitats for countless species, play a crucial role in the climate system, and offer recreational opportunities for both locals and tourists. So, whether you're a passionate angler, an avid hiker, a dedicated birdwatcher, or simply someone who appreciates the serene beauty of nature, Canada's lakes are a treasure trove waiting to be explored. Next time you think of a lakeside vacation, Canada should definitely be on your list. Ever heard of a place called the polar bear capital of the world? Well, let me take you on a journey to the remote town of Churchill in Manitoba, Canada. This small northern town with a population just shy of 1,000 holds a remarkable distinction. It's renowned worldwide for its extraordinary polar bear population. Every fall, an incredible spectacle unfolds here. Hundreds of majestic polar bears migrate through the town, patiently waiting for the Hudson Bay to freeze. You see, these magnificent creatures rely on sea ice as their primary hunting ground. As the temperatures drop, the bay's waters transform into their icy hunting platform, rich with seals, their favorite meal. Churchill's unique geographical position makes this phenomenon possible. The town lies directly in the path of the polar bear's migration route from their summer habitat on the tundra back to the pack ice of Hudson Bay. This serendipitous location turns Churchill into a bustling hub of polar bear activity every fall. But it's not just about the bears. Churchill is also a place of incredible human resilience. The locals have adapted to their unusual neighbors with a blend of respect and caution. They've developed unique practices to coexist with the polar bears, from Halloween curfews to alert systems. It's a testament to the extraordinary harmony that can exist between humans and nature, when we respect and understand our wild counterparts. Churchill also offers a vibrant display of northern lights, making it a double whammy for nature enthusiasts. Imagine witnessing the ethereal dance of the auroras with the silhouette of a polar bear in the backdrop. It's a sight you're unlikely to forget. The town's unique charm doesn't end there. It's also a prime spot for birdwatching, with over 250 species calling this region home. From snowy owls to rare tundra swans, Churchill is a paradise for bird lovers. So, if you're a wildlife enthusiast, Churchill could be your next dream destination. A place where the wild reigns supreme and humans are but humble guests. It's a reminder of the raw, untamed beauty that our world has to offer. Scene script: can you guess what's the national sport of Canada? Hockey, right? Well, not quite. You see, Canada's love affair with sports isn't one-dimensional. While it's true that ice hockey is a significant part of Canadian culture and identity, it's not the only national sport. Yes, you heard it right. Canada has two national sports: ice hockey for winter and lacrosse for summer. Ice hockey undoubtedly is synonymous with Canada, and for a good reason. The game's origins trace back to the early 19th century in Canada, and Canadians have been hitting the ice ever since. It's more than a sport, it's a way of life that brings communities together, especially during the chilly winter months. Now let's shift gears to the warmer months. When the ice melts away, Canadians switch from hockey sticks to lacrosse sticks. Lacrosse, often referred to as the fastest game on 2 feet, has a deep-rooted history in Canada. It's a sport that originated with the Indigenous peoples of North America, including the First Nations people of Canada. For these Indigenous communities, lacrosse wasn't just a game. It had a spiritual significance, often played for healing purposes or to resolve conflicts. The modern form of lacrosse started taking shape in the 1840s when a Canadian dentist, William George Beers, codified the game. In 1994, the Canadian Parliament passed the National Sports of Canada Act, which declared lacrosse as the national summer sport and ice hockey as the national winter sport. So the next time you think of Canada, remember it's not just about ice and pucks. It's also about the agility, strategy, and speed of lacrosse. The love Canadians have for these two sports is profound. They are not just games, but integral parts of the nation's identity, reflecting its history, culture, and spirit. Next time someone says hockey when you mention Canada, you can surprise them with your knowledge about lacrosse. Did you know that Canada is one of the most multicultural countries in the world? This is not just a statement, it's a testament to the nation's commitment to embracing diversity and inclusion. Canada's policy of multiculturalism, established in the early 70s, is a cornerstone of its national identity. It acknowledges, recognizes, and respects the diversity of its society. This policy invites individuals from all walks of life to maintain their cultural heritage while also contributing to the Canadian community. It's a unique model that has been admired and emulated by countries across the globe. But what does multiculturalism look like in Canada? Well, it's as diverse as the country's vast landscapes. From the bustling cities of Toronto and Vancouver to the quiet prairies of Manitoba and Saskatchewan, every corner of this expansive nation is infused with a myriad of cultures and traditions. In the last census, Canadians reported over 200 ethnic origins, highlighting the rich tapestry of cultures present in the country. These origins span continents, from Europe to Asia, Africa to the Americas, and every place in between. Whether it's the vibrant Punjabi celebrations in British Columbia, the lively Acadian music in New Brunswick, or the traditional Inuit throat singing in Nunavut, each cultural nuance adds a unique thread to the Canadian mosaic. Canada's multiculturalism is not limited to the celebration of different ethnic groups. It also encompasses the recognition and respect of Indigenous cultures. The First Nations, Inuit and Métis, have a deep-rooted history in Canada, predating European arrival. Today, their languages, traditions, and knowledge are valued parts of the multicultural fabric of Canada. So what's the takeaway from all this? Canada's multiculturalism isn't a static concept. It's a dynamic, evolving process that continues to shape the country. It's a commitment to understanding, respect, and inclusion. It's a promise to celebrate diversity while fostering a sense of shared citizenship and belonging. So, Canada is not just about maple syrup and cold winters, it's a vibrant mix of cultures and traditions waiting to be explored.
Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.